I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching NYMania.
I'm Kayla Walsh, and you're watching YankeeMania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York Yankee Mania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York Yankee Mania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching NY Yankee Mania, the best.
Good evening, everyone. It's Joe here from NY Yankee Mania. How is everybody doing? Hopefully, everybody's doing well. We are ready and able to go. We're just getting word, too, that tomorrow's Yankee game is being transferred to 1:05 p.m. Because of bad weather expected in the Baltimore, Maryland area. So we'll have more on that later, and we'll let you know the logistics to that. But right now, I want to quickly give you the score, the lineup, and try to get it. So we're on our way. I hope everybody's doing well. God bless you all. And here we go. Your starting lineup, Will Warren for the Yankees, Trevor Rogers for the Orioles. And your lineup is Goldschmidt, Judge, and Rice, Bellinger, Rosario, Grissom, McMahon, Schumann, and Austin Wells catching. For the Orioles, it's Henderson, Ward, and Rushman, Alonso, Basilio, O'Neill, Krauser, Mayo, and Jay Jackson at second base. That is your lineup. As you know, I put a short out that Jose is on the injured list, and the Yankees have brought back Anthony Volpe. According to Aaron Boone, until when Jose's back, he will be the starting shortstop. So there's a lot of pressure on Anthony Volpe to really, really hit and play very well if he wants to keep his job. So it is up for grabs. It's not automatic that Anthony Volpe will be the starting shortstop. So, but that's set for another time. Right now, we're getting ready for the game, and Trevor Rogers, he's 2-3, 6 starts, 4.75 ERA, 30.1 innings, 3 home runs, 10 RBIs, 27 Ks. And he hasn't been fortunate not putting them away, is the scouting report. So how is everybody? Thank you for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it. And hopefully we're going to end this lousy streak, and we can make another winning streak going into the New York Mets series. And we'll go into starting lineups, scoreboard updates and everything in a little while, as this game is about to get underway. Now, from right to left, you have O'Neill, Krauser, and Wood, Alonso, Jackson, Henderson, and Mayo. Rushman is the catcher, and Basilio is your DH, and Trevor Rogers is your pitcher. So everyone, let's get ready as Paul G is getting ready. Hunter Wilderstadt is the umpire. He is pitcher friendly. So everybody, let's get ready. Let's get ready to rumble right here as the Yankees take on the Orioles in game 2. And Rogers is set. And here comes the first pitch. And it's swung on and hit in the air deep to left field. Way back. There it goes. Goodbye. And the Yankees start off the game with a leadoff home run. And the Yankees mean business right now with a leadoff home run, and the Yankees lead 1-0. Wow, 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 wow. All right, Evan Strong, the graduate. How you doing? How you doing, my man? How's it going? Wow, wow, wow. What a nice way to start it. It's off. I like that start off. Now we got to keep it going. Let's keep it going with Aaron Judge up at the plate, and let's go. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed. 0-1. Gorilla Tag Competition says lucky. All right. Hey, Gorilla, what's going on? Please subscribe. Thank you so much. And Judge swings and misses, nothing in two. You know what's really funny? A lot of times the Yankees lead off with a home run. What do you call? He leads off with a home run, and Judge always strikes out the next batter. So I'd like to change that a little bit. So that that would be awesome. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he did. At least he didn't strike out. But it's a little ground ball to third, cut off, and the throw to first is one man out. That ball was tattooed by Paul Goldschmidt, that's for sure. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We appreciate it. Thank you. So tomorrow's game, according to Evan, thank you for breaking the news, is tomorrow afternoon. Evan, is there any availability for you tomorrow? I would really appreciate it. Ben Rice is up, and it's outside for a ball. Ball one, nothing. 1-0. 1-0. Now, there's no guarantee that Volpe is going to be the starting shortstop, by the way. There's ball two. Volpe would really have to play his heart out to get this. So we'll see what happens. I was planning on doing the interview tomorrow. Okay. Here comes the pitch. Is fouled off, 2-1. Okay. All right, 2-1 on Ben Rice. All right, we'll talk about it, Evan, what's going to happen for tomorrow. Here's a 2-1 pitch, and it's line, base hit to right field, past the second baseman. On the spot hit by Ben Rice. Like to see that. So I really appreciate it. Yeah, Evan, if you'd like to do the interview, that's fine. I will. It would be a lot easier for me because there's a couple of things I have to take care of medically. So if you could, that would be great. But we'll talk about it in a little while. All right, Cody Bellinger, the first pitch is a strike, and 0-1 with a runner on first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he swings and hits one to center field, and the center fielder grabs it, and it's two men out. It was a nice swing, but it just died. And it was hit off the end of the bat. So Mr. Rosario's coming up, right-handed hitting extraordinaire. So there's a man on first, 2 outs, and the Yankees take a quick 1-0 lead. All right, here comes the first pitch to Rosario, and he pops it up. Will it stay in play? Don't think so. It's going in the seats about 15 rows. Joe, I tuned in late. Did you call Goldie's homer? I didn't have a chance. I didn't. I just said, come on, let's start it off the right way, and he kind of did, so that's good. So I'm trying. But I did call at least 4 home runs tonight. So let's see what happens. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Rosario. And he hits one deep to left field, way back, but it's going to die near the warning track, and that would do it. That would have been gone at the old if they would have kept the old dimensions. But anyway, the Yankees settle for 1 run. 2 hits, and they lead 1-0 at the end of a half of an inning. So Just Wendy has joined us. A lot of people have joined us. How's everybody doing today? Hi again, Evan. I bet it feels great to be done with school. Yep, college is done, and he is going into the real world. Mighty funny. Didn't realize it was the first pitch. Can't stop much better than that. Yo, you're right about that. So how is everybody doing? A quick note, and this is from Evan from YankeeMania. He's breaking the story that tomorrow's game is going to be now in the afternoon. I believe about 1:05. It's news to me. I'm going to get more information on that. We'll see. We'll definitely see how that goes. And who knows? We'll see how things go. So, but everyone, we are looking forward to the rest of the week here. And let's see. We're going to the bottom of the first inning, and the lineup is Henderson, Ward, and Rushman, Alonso, Basilio, O'Neill, Krause, Mayo, and Jermaine Jackson will hit ninth against Will Warren, who's really pitched very, very well for the Yankees. Will Warren is 4-1, 3.46 ERA, 41 innings, 6 home runs, 11 walks, 53 strikeouts. Last game was really his first hiccup of badness. He's a blueprint and picked the right one. So thank you again, everyone, for being here. Everybody new, please subscribe to YankeeMania. And let's get going. Let's mow this team down. And right after this inning, I will give you a scoreboard update of what's going on, which it's kind of still a little bit early. All right, here we go. Gunnar Henderson leads in there, and the first pitch. And it's sky to left field, and Bellinger right under it. Can of corn, one man out. One man out here from right to left. Judge, Grissom, Bellinger, Goldschmidt, Rosario, Schumann, and McMahon. And, of course, Austin Wells behind the plate. And Rosario, by the way, is playing left field. So this is a makeshift team for the Yankees right now. A few injuries, and hopefully it stops right there. Here's the first pitch. It's right down Broadway, 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Call strike one on Taylor Ward. Batting .255, 1 homer, 12 RBIs. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. The set and the pitch. In there for a call, strike two, 0-2. 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The set and the pitch. Whoa! Just a bit outside. Missed everything. Warren shanked that one pretty bad. So it's 1-2. And what are you going to do? Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Warren. And the set and the pitch just missed outside. 2-2. And what are you going to do? And how are you going to do? And how do you do? Well, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. That's what we need, a train wreck. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. The set and the pitch is lined down the right field line. This one is curving foul. Just foul. And the ball bounces to Aaron Judge, and he gives a souvenir to someone in the stands. So good old Aaron Judge, and actually to a Yankee fan. So that's pretty good. A Yankee family right there. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, pop foul and out of play. And we'll do it again at 2-2 here in the bottom of the first. Warren's 8th pitch coming up. 2-2, and how do you do? And here comes the 2-2 pitch, check swing, and slow for a ball, 3-2. That is the Achilles heel with Warren. He does not put the people away. Or he was doing it in the beginning, and that was his downfall last year with the few crummy starts. The pitch right down Broadway, he gone. He gone. 2 men out here in the bottom of the first. Beautiful pitch, 95-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. So that's 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. And nobody on. And Rushman will come up. He's batting that night. He has a nice start, 302, 5 homers, 21 RBIs. And he has a 908. And the first pitch is a call, strike one, 0-1. 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. And it's outside, 1-1. One ball and 1 strike. And Warren sets and the pitch. And he ties them up and he pops it up. Goldschmidt in foul territory makes the catch. And at the end of 1 full inning of play, the Yankees lead the Orioles 1-0. I don't think there's much on the scoreboard, but I'll give it to you anyway, guys. Let's see what we got. All right, we got the Angels and the Guardians, top of the 3rd, no score. The Nationals and the Reds, no score. The Rockies and the Pirates, no score. All in the 1st inning, by the way. The Phillies and the Red Sox, no score. The Rays and the Blue Jays are going to get going in just a little bit. It's Corbin against McClanahan. And again, the Rays look like they have a winning formula on that game too. The Tigers are at the Mets. Flaherty against Pedroia. That should be a very nice game. Flaherty is 0-3 this year, so and that might bode well for the New York Mets tonight. So, but that is your scoreboard. In the NBA, we have the Timberwolves and the Spurs at 8 p.m. Eastern, with that series tied to 2 games apiece. And in the NHL, we have the Sabres and Canadians at 7 p.m. That's coming up, with the Canadians leading 2-1. And then later on at 9:30, with the series tied 2-2, the Ducks and the Golden Knights. So that is your scoreboard as we go to the top of the 2nd in just a little bit. And again, everyone, the news of the day, Jose has gone on the 15-day disabled list. IL's list, used to be the disabled list. And Anthony Volpe was called up, but according to Aaron Boone, when Jose's ready to come back, he will take the starting shortstop. So I would guess that Anthony Volpe really has to play his guts out. He really has to show that he belongs at shortstop. It's not going to be a 1-2-3 thing. All right, top of the 2nd, and Trent Grisham steps and he hits the first pitch, a fly ball deep to center, and it's caught by Krauser, and there's 1 man out. Nothing at first pitch. Again, they hit the first pitch, and not that great. My son is a Canadian fan and the Yankee fan. Let's go Yankees and Habs, according to Cruise Control. Cruz, thank you for joining us. Thank you so much for being here. And kind of red hot Ryan McMahon is up. He's got the average to 210, 3 homers, 13 RBIs. And the pitch is outside, ball 1-0. 94-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. That's 1 ball and no strikes. And here comes the 1-0 pitch, the set and the pitch. Down low, 2-0. This is what we need. An explosion. And then if that's not enough, that's what we need. That's what we truly need. And McMahon hits a foul ball down the first base line, and it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike to Ryan McMahon. And there's Anthony Volpe on the bench. And you see Jose C. Nursing his pinky is under bandage. And McMahon is 3-1, 3 balls and 1 strike. That's what we need. Here's the 3-1 pitch. And it's a little ground ball. It's going to kick foul and outside the first base line. So it's 3-2. And what are you going to do? It's a good thing when Jose was running last night that he didn't hurt it even worse. And there's Anthony Volpe in the background, smiling as always. So we'll see how things pan out here. And McMahon steps out, talking with the umpire. The umpire is laughing a little bit. And now he gets back to position. And McMahon's going back to the batter's box. Rogers is waiting. Rogers is going to be throwing his 19th pitch. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. The set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. He gone. He gone. He gone. He's got a little giddy up on that fastball, 95 miles an hour. 2 outs here in the bottom, top 2. McMahon went over the top on that, so it's 2 outs. And Schumann will be up, batting the 8th batter in the lineup. He's batting .250, 2 hits and 8 at-bats. He's got an RBI. He's a great glove man. And here comes the pitch. In there for a call, strike 1, 0-1. 84-mile-an-hour cutter. Schumann steps out. Now he steps back in. And here we go again. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-2. 0-2. A little off balance. Schumann is taking 2 wild swings. And it's 0-2 here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's down low for a ball. 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Max Schumann, who's in for Jose C. And we'll see what happens tomorrow. So we've been given a note that tomorrow's game is going to be in the afternoon due to weather problems. Swing and a miss, and Schumann goes down on strikes. So at the end of 1.5, the Yankees won and the Orioles nothing. So how is everybody's day going? Oh, tomorrow, everyone, I want to wish good luck to Jason, second half of our Twin Towers of calling games. He is our Met reporter, and he does some Yankee games, and he does some Met games, and he does games of the week. He does basketball games. He's a master of everything. We want to wish him all the luck in the world for graduating tomorrow. I'm sure his parents and his brother Evan, twin brother, are very, very proud of him. Corky, thanks for joining us. So we want to give our best wishes to future endeavors, and we definitely hope that Jason is always going to be part of YankeeMania and World Sports Mania Entertainment. Remember this weekend, everyone, at least for Saturday and Sunday's game, we are going to have both channels going, YankeeMania with the Yankees and World Sports Mania Entertainment with the Met broadcast. So you Met fans and National League fans, if you want to hear the game on the Met perspective, you can go there, give us some love. Yankee fans and American League fans, you come to us, give Jason a little love. Also, press that like button, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe again for us, and we appreciate that. As we're beginning the bottom of the second, and beautiful Meredith Marakowitz is in the by the dugout, and she's talking about some stuff that Aaron Boone is dealing with at this point. And the old friend of the Mets, Pete Alonso, will be up here. Alonso's batting .210, 8 home runs so far, but he's hit the Yankees well. Here comes the pitch, a sweeper outside for a ball, 1 ball, and no strikes. What's up, Corky? I hope you're doing well. Thanks for everybody joining us. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. The set and the pitch is pop foul behind home plate, and it's 1-1 on Pete Alonso. Alonso, as you know, left the Mets, signed a big contract with the Orioles, and making a new start of his very good career. Here's a sweeper, beautiful sweeper, 85 miles an hour, right down Broadway, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Thank you. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. It's outside, 2-2, and how would you do? Thank you, everyone, for being here. Wow. Really, really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to Alonso. Joey Labaza. Yeah, my Labaza coffee in the morning. Here comes the pitch, and it's a little bit low, 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And here comes the 3-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch. It's a little grounder. Oh, nice play by Paul G. He feeds Will Warren at first, and they get Alonso out. 2 men out here. Actually, 1 man out. I was a little ahead of myself. Sorry about that. Hey, Damien, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, Damon. How you doing? Thanks for being here. Basilio is up, 275 RBI, 5 homers, 15 RBIs. Yep. And here comes the first pitch to Basilio from Will Warren. The set and the pitch is lined down the left field line. Bellinger going for it, and he doesn't get it. It goes into the stands. Fair ball, and it's a double. Oh, no. He keeps going, but no, it went into the stand, so he's got to stop. So he stops there with a runner on second and 1 man out. Basilio just kept going, but he didn't realize that it went in the stands and then popped back out. So just fair. It went in the stands and popped right out. So there's a runner on second and 1 man out. And that's going to bring up O'Neill. The check back at second, and the pitch is down low from – no, actually it's in there. The umpire took his time. So it's 0-1 with a runner on second and 1 man out. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Way outside on the sweeper, and it's 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike with a runner on second, and the Yankees leading 1-0 on a leadoff home run by Paul G to get the Yankees rocking and socking tonight. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. And it's a slider swung on and missed. And it's 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to O'Neill. As we play the bottom second inning. We have some news on tomorrow's game, everyone. Tomorrow's game has been forced to play in the daytime because of weather difference. There's a pitch outside, 2-2. And how are you going to do? All right, we're going to get a strikeout here, guys. That's it. I've had it. I got to start calling my own game here. Well, let's call a strikeout. I am ready. I am ready to pounce. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. The set and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He gone. He gone. He gone. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. That's it. I'm taking the game in my own hands now. That's it, guys. I'm tired. I'm tired of losing. All right, here we go. Here's a kind of a Yankee killer. We got to keep this guy in check, and that's Cowser. Cowser's the first pitch to Cowser is just missed outside, 1-0, 94-mile-an-hour sinker, and it's 1-0. He's going to pitch closely, very, very close to. Very, very careful with this guy, I guarantee you. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. And, a nice sweeper, but just a little outside, 2-0. And, all right, I'm going to tell you right now, the inning's going to be over. And I can already say I'm ahead of the game. Here's the pitch. And it's popped up. Way up in the air, and Grissom, can of corn. The inning is over, and that's it. That makes it 2 innings. The Yankees lead 1-0. I'm taking the game in my own hands, baby. I'm calling it. Let's see, next Wednesday, the Yankees better win. Well, what's next Wednesday? Next Wednesday, the Yankees better win. Elaborate there, Mr. Evan, Mr. Graduate. What do you mean? Let's see what he means. As we are in commercial break. Let's go to a little bit of a scoreboard here. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Phillies lead the Red Sox 1-0, top two. The Rockies and the Pirates 1-0 Pirates, top two. The Nationals and the Reds, top two, no score. The Reds have a nice thread going. We know the Yankees going into the top of the third lead 1-0, and the Guardians lead the Angels 1-0, bottom of the third. So those are the scores. The Cubs, Braves later, Marlins, Twins, Padres, Brewers, Royals, White Sox, Diamondbacks, Rangers, Mariners, Astros, Cardinals, Athletics, and the Giants, Dodgers, all later on. And that is your scoreboard. So I like what Mighty says, Joey Lavazza. That's for my Lavazza coffee. You know what? I might just get myself a cup and intermission. How's that? But first, I want to get like 5 runs here, 4 more runs at least to get us going. So I appreciate it. Let's see here. So, and we're going to start the top of the third with Austin Wells coming up. And here comes the first pitch by Rogers. I mean, if this guy needs a hit, he needs it now. Swing and a foul, 0-1, 0-1 on Austin Wells. He is down to 175, 3 homers, 5 RBIs, and a really yucky 592 OPS. And boy, does he need a hit. And here comes the pitch. Down low, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Come on, Austin. Let's do something here. Here's the pitch outside, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike to Austin Wells. Hey, Toy Story. Welcome from our YouTube Live. And there's a line drive base hit. Thank you for listening. It's to right field, so there's a man on first and nobody out. And Paulie G is up again. Toy Story, what's up? Thank you for joining us. Really nice of you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Keep them coming. Keep on coming, guys. We're going to have fun tonight. Paul G, solo home run, 259, 4 home runs, 10 ribbies. And here comes the first pitch. And it's in there for a call, strike 1. That was kind of debatable. Come on, Paul G. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, the set, and the pitch. Pop up to right field, easy pickings for O'Neill. 1 man out and runner on first. And that brings up the golden boy who's due. I'm gonna say a nice double here. And I think it's safe to say Mr. Golden Boy, Mr. Cabadan, we'll make it second and third. Let's see what happens. 265, and here we go. Here's the first pitch, and it is ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes on Aaron Judge. Judge just waiting. He's got that, that smirk that people kind of not like. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, the set, and the pitch. In there for a call, strike 1, 1-1 on Aaron. Judge and Rice together, 29 home runs. The Red Sox, now they have 29. Now the Red Sox, Giants, and Brewers have 29, 27, 26, the whole team. There's a pitch down low, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Come on, I kind of feel something here, guys. Something good is going to happen here. Come on, Judge. Judgy Wudgy, as I like to call him, the golden boy. Here comes the 2-1 pitch, the set, and the pitch. In there for a call. Strike 2, 2-2. And what are you going to do? Oh, that was right down Broadway. All right, Judgy, come on. All right. Maybe this one's going to be a foul ball, and then he's going to hit the whopper. And it's foul up behind home plate, so we'll do it again at 2-2. And how are you doing? Judge steps out, now steps back in. Rogers at 35. His 35th pitch is coming up. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Way outside, 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Do you send the runner? Don't know. Not sure. They might. Might be a little hit and run here. No problem, Sean. Here comes the 3-2 pitch, and it's pop foul and out of play. And we'll do it again at 3-2. 37th pitch coming up. Let's go, Judgy. Looking for big things from you tonight. Let's go. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. The set. And the pitch. And another foul behind home plate. We'll do it again at 3-2. And how do you do? 99, let's go, says Toy Story. And we, come on, Judge. At least a walk. At least a walk. Let's go. Here's the pitch. And it's down low for a ball 4. Men on first and second for the belly boom boom. The belly boom boom is coming up, guys. It is the belly boom boom. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm ahead of myself. It's the Uncle Ben's rice. That's boo me. And on that one, I am going to get mad at myself. Here comes the first pitch, and it's way outside for a ball, a cutter. 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. On the Rice Man. Come on, Rice Man, let's go here. 1 for 1. And he's starting to heat up just a little bit more. Would be nice. A nice dinger here would be great. And the pitch is up high, throw to second. And Wells is back there. Good thing. 2 balls and no strikes now on Ricey balls. Rice ball. And you know what? That's the first time I said that. The Rice Ball Man. So it's 2-0 on Rice. I would like to see him go opposite field here. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And it's right down Broadway for a call. Strike 1. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here comes the 2-1. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. The set and the pitch. Way down low, 3-1. They check swing. And we're going to load the bases here, guys. I'm going to start it up right now. Here we go. I'm starting the train whistle. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Outside ball 4, and the bases are juicy juice for the belly bomber. Oh boy, this is gonna be. I told you I wanted 5. I wanted 5 runs. So let's see what happens. Maybe a nice grand slam here. You never know. There's a meeting of the minds right now, everyone. A meeting of the minds. So the bases are loaded, and the Yankees are already up 1-0. They have to capitalize here. There's no question in my mind. They have to capitalize right here, right now, and that's it. So here we go. Bellinger's got to wait for a big pitch here. Here we go. Bases loaded. One man out. And Belly, wait for your pitch. And the first pitch, Rogers is holding. And here we go. The check all around. Yankees all over the place. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Come on, Belly. Wait for it. Come on. At least driving a run. Make it out, but driving a run. Let's make it 2-0 right now. Let's go. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. And it's lined up the middle. They steps on second, throw to first, not in time. And a run scores, and it's 2-0 Bronx Bombers. 2-0 Bronx Bombers. Man, that was headed for the outfield. They had him played perfectly up the middle, but he had to take some time to get to the base because he was basically in the outfield. And Bellinger, he's sneaky fast. He really is. So the Yankees lead 2-0 and still have a thread going. They have first and third and 2 outs. And here comes the pitch to Rosario. Nope, throw to first. And he's safe there. So here comes the first pitch to Rosario. Flied out deep his first time up. Boy, we could use a nice hit here, right, guys? Here's the pitch, swung on and missed. 0-1. 0-1. No ball. All right. We are definitely getting a hit here. So get it ready, baby, because here it comes. And the pitch. It's grounded to third. Nope. It throws to first. Not in time. And a run scores, and it's 3-0 New York Yankees. Didn't I call that? Wow. Thank you, everybody. I knew that was happening. Gianna, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome, everyone. Thank you. I'm making my own calls here. So Rosario, as that's why we got him. He is great as a right now. The ball beat him, but Rolando was not on the base. So Grisham is up and first and second. A big swing and a miss. 0-1. 0-1. Well, don't say that, Damon, because we lost last night. So don't say that. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. The set and the pitch. Way outside, 1-1. 3-0 is still not a safe lead for this Yankee team right now. The bullpen's a little bit more rested. I grant you that, but don't say that it's over because it ain't over. 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, the set, and the pitch. Oh, just a bit outside, 2-1. Come on, Grish. I know you can hit that right field wall. Let's go. Let's make it 6-0. Let's get a little comfortable here, a little bit. And the 2-1 pitch coming. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. And it's in there for a call, strike 2, 2-2. And how are you going to do? 2-2, and how do you do? The pace has slowed down here, folks. And a 2-2, Sean Browning says he shaved to change our luck. All right. There we go. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And way down low, 3-2 on Gris. Come on, Gris. Give it one ride. Let's cream this ball now, huh? With Ryan McMahon ready to come up next if Grish keeps the inning alive. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. The set. And here comes the homer. There it goes! There it goes! I did it again, baby. God, goodbye. La 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 la. I called it. Nee 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 nee. How different? I'm the best. Yes, I am. Nobody has the power that I do, baby. Nobody. Let's go. 6. Didn't I tell you I wanted 5 runs? Well, they gave me an extra 1. They gave me an extra 1. And Ryan McMahon is up there. And here's the pitch. And he lines one to left field, but it's going to be caught. And the inning is over. So the Yankees with a big 3-run homer by Grissom. And the Yankees take a 6-0 lead as we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce myself. Oh, Chef, take a hike. Take a hike. Sean Browning goes, how many lavazas did you have, Joe? Well, did you missed my earlier show on live. We were dancing in the streets, baby. We were dancing in the streets. All right, let's get a scoreboard update if we can, because we're having fun. Fun. Let's get a scoreboard update. If I can find it. Here we go. All right. Guardians 1-0 over the Angels, top 4. The Nationals lead the Reds 1-0 in the top of the 3rd. The Rockies and the Pirates are winning 1-0. And what a surprise. The Rays are winning 1-0 on the Blue Jays. Whoa, what a surprise that is. The Phillies lead the Red Sox 2-0, top of the 3rd. The Tigers and the Mets mid-first, 0-0. Cubs and Braves, 0-0, top 1. And the rest of the games a little bit later on. Boy, what a surprise. The Rays are winning. Oh, LAX, how you doing? What a great inning. That was groovy. I told you. You stick with us, baby. And we've got a championship team here. Not only the Yankees, but our chat, our staff. Nobody beats us. I don't give a hoot who it is. And we're going to the bottom of the 3rd. Will Warren with a 6-0 lead. And here we go. Here's the first pitch. Right down Broadway for a call. Strike 1, 0-1 to Mayo. It's Mayo. It's ketchup and mayo, or mayo and mustard. Do you want mayo or do you want mustard? And the pitch is outside, 1-1. 1 ball and no strikes. Come on, Warren. Let's mow them down. 1, 2, 3. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. It is check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 1-2. And how do you do? Let's have a little music here. That's what we need. A nice strikeout here. Here's the 1-2 pitch way up high, and it's 2-2. Come on, Warren, challenge them. None of this side garbage. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A little bit outside with a sweeper, 3-2. Don't start the inning like that. Let's get him out. Come in with a fastball up and in, and he'll chop it down to third base. Let's go. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. The set and the pitch is popped foul and out of play, and we'll do it again. That was another sweeper. Warren had 33 pitches there in the 3rd inning. At least the bullpen's a little bit more rested tonight. And please stay away from Hedwick. And Warren, come on, Warren. I know he's gonna walk this guy. I have a bad feeling on this one. Come on. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. The set and the pitch. Just outside, ball 4. That's the one thing you worry about with Warren. He starts nibbling, and that's a big problem. That is a problem with Warren. And that's gonna keep him as a regular pitcher as opposed to a really good pitcher if he doesn't learn how to do that. So there's a runner on first. Jermaine Jackson is up. And here comes the first pitch. And let's see. And it's right down Broadway for a call, strike one. We are in the bottom of the third. If you're just joining us, you've missed some thunder. The Yankees bats have finally woken up a little bit. And here comes the 1-1 pitch. The set. I mean, the 1-0-1 pitch. That's outside, 1-1. I'm ahead of myself. 1-1 here. One ball and one strike with a runner on. Could use a nice double play here. What do you think, guys? Let's get the double play. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. The set and the pitch. Pop foul and out of play, and it's 1-2. Sinker at 93 miles an hour. And Warren is going on pitch number 38. Number 38 for Warren. So here comes the 1-2 pitch. The set and the pitch. Swung on and popped up, and it's going to go out of play, and we'll do it again. So it's 1-2. 1-2. How's everybody doing in the chat? I hope a little relaxed. You'll go get your nice Lavazza coffee, get a little cannoli, relax. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. The set and the pitch. It's grounded to short. And Schumann, oh, God, he swept it over the head of, oh, my God. He swept it over the head of Chaz Chisholm, and that's an error. I don't know what he was thinking, but that was ridiculous. And that's what's gonna bring Volpe in. Why did he just sweep it like that? He lost control of it, and actually Rosario. And that was a very, very, you can't give outs out like this in this ballpark because it could be 6-3 in a heartbeat. Bad play by Schumann, very bad. All right, is runner up, and Volpe there is he's got to be smiling a little bit, and there's a pitch up high, ball one. And we need a double play. And that would have at least been at least one out. And he just gave it away. Just gave it away. One ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And it's ground. Oh, great play by the vacuum cleaner. And he throws it away. I don't believe this. He threw it to, oh my God, he threw it to Rosario, who wasn't even on the base. And then he had the smarts to throw it at first, and they just almost got him. What a play by McMahon, but he threw it to the wrong guy. There was nobody on base. Oh, my God, the bases are loaded and nobody out. I told you this. I did not have a good feeling here, guys. The Yankees, if I were Boone right now, I'd go to the mound and get everybody and give them a couple of seconds, a nice whipping. This is unbelievable, incredibly stupid. Now bases loaded and nobody out, and Taylor Ward is up. And the first pitch to Taylor Ward, and it's a ball down low, 1-0. Well, Warren, you have to be a musician here because get out of this one, and I'll give you a lot of prompts. Here's a 1-0 pitch coming. The 1-0 pitch, the set, and the pitch. That's in there for a call strike, 1-1. No lead is safe in Camden Yards, guys, so don't. I'm just happy the Yankees are hitting the ball. It's 1-1 now. The 1-1 pitch. And that's a sweeper outside, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. This is a heavy-duty inning right now, guys. Heavy-duty inning. Is a 2-1 pitch coming to Ward. We need a double play, and we need it now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. It's outside, ball 3-1. Surprised the Yankees aren't challenging that. They're not. It's 3 balls and a strike. And here comes the 3-1 pitch. Right down Broadway, 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes. No place to put Mr. Ward with the bases loaded and nobody out. Boy, do we need a strikeout here. Come on, let's go. Let's stop the crap here. Let's get the strikeout here. And he pops it up to right field. I don't think it's far enough. They're not going to go on Judge's arm. Judge makes the play, and he throws it to Wells. Not the greatest throw, but he did hold the runner. So it is 1 man out. And, of course, Judge is laughing. I mean, I don't know. Is he kind of like a little nutty or what? Does he have a screw loose maybe? I mean, you throw the ball bad and he's laughing. I don't get it. I don't know. Sometimes I don't think all the bolts are tight in this guy. All right. Well, anyway, here comes the pitch to Rushman is up, and the sweeper's in there for a call strike. And we're going to get a second out here. We are definitely getting a second out here. It's not nerves. He's a little cuckoo. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Double play. Come on. Hey, there's a ground ball to second. Over the short. Over the first. Double play. We did it, baby. Oh, yeah. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. Like it. There you go. Now, that was nice. What a Houdini. That was a Houdini, if I ever saw one. What do you think, guys? That was definitely a Houdini move. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. So that was pretty cool. All right, let's go. Let's do a quick update. Dun, 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 dun. All right, bottom 2. Rays lead the Blue Jays 1-0. The Phillies still 2-0 over the Red Sox. The Pirates 1-0 over the Rockies. The Nationals 2-0 over the Reds. The Angels and the Guardians lead 1-0, top 5. The Tigers have a 1-0 lead over the Mets. The Cubs and the Braves, no score, top 2, and the rest of the games a little bit later on. And that's where we stand as the Yankees are going to go into the top of the 4th inning, leading 6-0. They got out of that one, boy. That was a nice one. That was a nice one to get out of. That's for darn sure. Very poor fundamentals from this team. Yep. Good to see everyone here. And Jason says deck. Alonzo left on desk. I guess he meant deck. Yep, there it is. Yeah, stop playing with fire. And so tomorrow's coverage starts at 12:30 on Prime. 12:30 on Prime. So we will let you know, guys, in the afternoon. I am not going to be able to do the game in the afternoon. Hopefully, we will have some of our staff will step up and be able to do the game. So we'll see how it goes. Max Schumann leads off here in the top of the 4th. And he's batting .222, 2 for 9. Here comes the pitch, and it's another foul out of play, 0-2. He has like a funny swing when he takes a good one. Jason, good to see you too, Chef. Everyone else well. What's good, my guy? Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's a swing and I don't know what it is. I guess a foul tip. Schumann's just standing there. Yep, that's what it looks like. It's a foul tip. So we'll do it. We'll definitely do this again. No question about that. So all right, let's do this again. He hit it on the top of the barrel of the bat. And Grissa playing around with his shoes, and Chisholm is laughing. Maybe they put some hot powder on it. There's the pitch, and it's grounded weakly to short, over to first, 1 man out. So 1 man out here in the top of the fourth. And that's going to bring up Austin Wells. Can he go 2 for 2? That would be a miracle in itself. 2-2, and how do you do? 2-2, and how do you do? And it is fouled behind home plate, and it's 1-1 on Austin Wells, better known as Olsen, the actor of a long time ago. And here comes the pitch, swung on and missed. 1-2. 1-2. One ball and two. Hey, Corky, welcome back. All right, Austin, let's get going here. Let's start this inning off right. And that's inside and low, 2-2. And how do you do? Here with 1 out. And the pitch is Bloop to center. Who's going to catch it? Shortstop, center fielder. Oh, nice play by Gunnar Henderson. Nice play. 2 men out here. And Paulie G's up here in the top of the fourth. Very nice play. Orioles, they're really they're not bad on defense. Donnie Clark. How you doing? What's up, Donnie? Thanks for joining us. And the first pitch to the home run man is a ball 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes to Paulie G. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, and it's line, base hit to right field. Nice game for Paulie G. He is heating up at the right time when we need some hitters. So there's a runner on first and 2 outs for the Smiley Man. I think I might call him that now instead of the Golden Boy. The Smiley Man, no matter what he does. Mr. Gavadano, as the late John Sterling said. And here comes the first pitch to Judge. Stands in there. Man, he's due for a dinger. Here comes the first pitch, and it's outside for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. Yeah, he's been stuck on 16 and 30. I'd like to see that 17 and 32 now. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, and it is way outside, 2-0. He may not want a piece of Judge at all. 2-0. You got Walker in the bullpen for the Orioles heating up, and I would almost guarantee that Judge is not going to get any pitch to hit. Here comes the 2-0 pitch, way down low, 3-0. They might as well just put him on. 3 balls, no strikes with, of course, Ben Rice up. Yeah, you might as well just put him on, just walk. What I mean, I don't understand these teams. You look at a late one into a home run bopper. Here's a pitch way outside, ball 4. I mean, all you had to do was save pitches and just put him on. You didn't even have to pitch to him. A rocket scientist could figure that one out. So we got first and second for Mr. Uncle Ben Rice. And he singled and walked. Man, a 3-run homer here would be excelente. And then I would go get some Lavazza coffee. With a 9-0 lead, we got to celebrate. So let's see how it goes. They're talking to the pitcher now. Rogers now is ready to pitch. And here comes the first pitch to Uncle Ben. Come on, Uncle Ben. He is 1 for 1, like I said. Here comes the pitch. And the first pitch is a call. Strike 1, right down Broadway. 1-0-1, 0-1. Rogers ERA comparison, 2025 1.81, and this year 5.82. And here comes the 0-1 pitch outside, and it's 1-1. 1 ball and a strike to Ben Rice. Man, I'd love to see 9-0 here. I don't want much. And the 1-1 pitch coming. The set and the pitch swung on and missed. He couldn't hit that with 14 bats. I don't know where he was swinging. So it's 1 ball and 2 strikes to Uncle Ben. And at this at bat, I could almost see a strikeout now. There's no, if he's going to swing like that, guarantee he's going down in strikes. Here comes a 1-2 pitch, the set and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. How did I know that? And the inning is over. So we played 3.5. The Yankees lead 6-0. As we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Guys, I'll be back in two seconds of a minute. We'll see you in a Okay, we're going to the bottom of the 4th. An old friend, Pete Alonso, is in there. The first pitch is outside for a ball 1-0. And the next pitch is in there for a call strike, 1-1. By the way, everyone, so tomorrow we have an interview. We have Coffee Bagels coming up at 12 p.m. with Rookie Davis, ex-Yankee pitcher. That's a ball outside, 2-1. And that's brought to you by Nitin and his sports team. Evan and Sean Browning will be conducting the interview. And then at 1:05 with the new time, Evan is going to be the play-by-play for a little while, and then I'm going to take over. So Evan will do the 12 o'clock. You will see Evan and Sean Browning. 1 o'clock, you're going to see Evan, and at 2 o'clock, you will see moi. So thank you for a big help. It means a lot in my recovery. So thank you, everyone. And thank you, Evan and Sean Browning. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He gone. He gone. He gone. The doom. Okay. And here comes Basilio, the first pitch, right down Broadway. Call strike one. 0-1. He doubled his first time up. Good player, good DH guy. A very, very good, solid player he's turning into. Here's the 0-1 pitch. The set and the pitch. Pop foul and out of play. Nothing in 2. Do I see a strikeout? We shall see. It's 0-2. If you're just joining us, the Yankees have the hitting shoes on. They're leading 6-0 with a couple of home runs today. Paul G hit one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's bounced foul and out of play. And we'll do the 0-2 count once again. 0-2, and how do you do? Remember, everyone, please press that like button, subscribe to our channel. It means the world to me, to our staff, to everyone, as we're headed to 2,000 subs. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. It's outside, 1-2. 2,000 subs in just about 1 year. Not too shabby. With a lot of creators out there. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, and it's grounded right to Paulie G. He flips it over to Warren. 2 men out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 59 pitches, 3 2/3, 3 strikeouts, 1 walk. And that's your line on Warren so far as Tyler O'Neill will step to the plate. Off to a slow start. He's batting at 175. And here comes the pitch. The set and the pitch is in there for a call. Strike 1, 0-1. Oh, and 1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Oh, that's it deep to left field, but Bellinger is on his horse, makes the catch. Nice running catch. And the inning is over. So at the end of 4 full innings of play, the Yankees lead the Orioles 6-0 as we go into the top of the 5th. And I will be right back, folks. Okay, we are back and we want to say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Yogi Berra. Happy birthday to you. 3-time MVP, 10-time world champion, 18-time All-Star, 19 years in baseball, 18 with the Yankees, and 1 year with the New York Mets. And the belly bomber is up, and he takes a call, strike one, as we play the top of the 5th inning. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Up high for a ball, 2-0. Tampa Bay Rays have taken a 3-0 lead on the Blue Jays at the top of the 3rd. The Tigers lead the Mets 2-0, bottom 2. The Guardians lead the Angels 2-0, end of 5. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. It's outside, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike on the belly bomber. Every time I say that, he makes out. So you know why, guys? I'm going to stop saying it. Here comes a 2-1 pitch. And it's a big fly ball deep to center. Back, right before the warning track. Skouser makes the catch, and there's 1 man out here in the top of the 5th. Oh, okay. And Bellinger has some words of wisdom to Trent Grissom. That's all about. And here's the main man, Rosario, and it's up there for a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2. Drove in a run. 1 ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. The set by Walker and the pitch. Up high, 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. Just joining us, everyone. We are in the top of the 5th with 1 out. The Yankees leading 6-0. And Rosario is up at the plate, and he has a 2-0 count. Now it's swung on and missed, and that's 2-1. Mario! Hello, Mario. Welcome to the stream. Thank you. All right, here comes the pitch. And it's popped up to center field again. And Krauser's busy man tonight makes the catch, and it's 2 men out. And the home run machine, Trent Grissom, is up at the plate. You know, he does get timely hitting. He may not be batting high 200s, but he is getting the RBIs. There's no question about that. So here comes the pitch. And the first pitch to Trent Grissom. The set and the pitch. Outside for a ball 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes to Trent. The pace has slowed down here. And the pitch is in there for a call, strike 1, 1-1. By the way, everyone, if you haven't heard, today they opened up the bargaining table for the new collective bargaining agreement. Trying to get some word in to see exactly how it went and what's the sticking point and what's going on. But it's good to know that they did open it up. So we'll see. Two-one pitch to Grissom. The set. And the pitch is up high, 3-1, 3 balls and 1 strike. Ultra Cowboy, welcome back. How you doing? Oh, okay. Cool. Good to see you. 3 balls and a strike. And How about you go take your base? The 3-1 pitch. Whoa! Almost hits him in the head. And he's going to go take his base. So runner on with 2 outs. Man, that just missed his head. Just missed his head. And that's going to bring up Ryan McMahon. He's 0 for 2, strikeout and a line out. And here comes the first pitch. The set and the pitch is pop foul and out of play. 0-1. McMahon is another one. He waits for the right spots to get his hits. He may not be batting 250 or 280 or anything like that, but he waits for his hits. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. The set and the pitch is right down Broadway, 0-2. 0-2, and what are you going to do? What can you do? We got the world to know. Okay, here we go, baby. 0-2 pitch coming to McMahon with a runner on first. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch. And it's popped up, and it's going to make the seats behind home plate, and we'll do it again. 0-2, and how do you do? 0-2. And here comes the pitch. And the 0-2 pitch. The set and the pitch. Right down Broadway. Call. Strike 3. He gone. So the bottom of the 5th, 6-0 Yankees. And we will take a break for a All right. Remember, everyone, this weekend, a big weekend. We have the Yankees Mets. I'm going to be calling the play-by-play of Ronda Rousey and Gina in the MMA fight, which I think is going to be terrific. Really looking forward to that. And here we go in the bottom of the 5th, and it's a ball 1 coming to Cowser. One ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0 pitch from Warren, and that's right down Broadway, and it's a call, strike 1. And we have 1-1. So Warren, 64 pitches, 4 innings, 3 strikeouts, no runs, and 1 walk. And here comes a 1-1 pitch. It's a weak ground ball down third base line, foul, and it's 1-2. And what you gonna do? One ball and 2 strikes. If you guys don't know, tomorrow's schedule has been changed due to bad weather in Maryland. So it's not a night game tomorrow. It's going to be a day game. As a pitch, right? Well, the Yankee, that was a ball, but that was a strike. The Yankees, Warren cannot believe it. He wants an ABS on this. Here it is. And it's a call, strike 3. Overturned. Warren was fit to be tied. He couldn't believe that the umpire didn't call that a strike. So that's a strikeout. So while I was saying that, everyone, so tomorrow the Yankee game is going to be at 1 p.m. But before that, we're going to have a coffee donuts NY YankeeMania show at 12 o'clock as Nitin and his sports team have scheduled Rookie Davis, who pitched for the Yankees and some other clubs, and Evan and Sean Browning will be conducting the interview, and you guys participate. The link is out for that, so you can ask your question. If you're not there, you'll get the questions answered, and you could always hear the tape later on. And then right after that, Evan is going to open up the Yankee game at 1:05 with the new time. It's 1-2 now on Mayo. Evan is going to open up the game at 1:05, and I am going to come on at 2 o'clock for the remainder of the game. So thank you, Evan, for all your participation and tardiness for us. We really, really, really appreciate you, and Jason and Sean and Nitin and the rest of the crew. So thank you. 2-2 now on Mayo. Warren again didn't like the call, but here comes a pitch, and this one is another one. He's missing by a fraction of an inch here, and Warren's not happy. But call the ABS if you don't like it. But he's hitting his spots. I would say this is going to be a strikeout. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. He gone. Warren means business tonight, people. And that's 2 outs. Kobe Mayo strikes out. And next up is Jackson. Cannoli and espresso. You got that right, baby. Corky. Yanks will sweep the Rays, and yet, well, the Rays cannot go with this pace. And here's a pitch. Ball, actually strike 1, 0-1. Jermaine Jackson is batting .244. Yep. Warren definitely, right now, he's earned that 5th spot. Is right down Broadway for a call, strike 2. Nothing in 2 on Jackson. And they are showing some Rendon doing some exercises with the baseball. There's the pitch, just missed, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes as we play the bottom of the 5th. Joe, what's good, man? Thank you. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And it's grounded. Oh, through the legs of Rosario. And that's an error. Unnecessary error. And that's the one thing you worry about with Rosario. He's not exactly the greatest fielder, that's for sure. It was hit hard, but it went right through the wickets. So there's a runner on first and 2 men out. Warren is not exactly happy. He's like, oh, man. But one thing you should never do, never show up a fellow teammate. You shouldn't do that. That's not a good sign. Here's the pitch. Is ball 1 to Henderson. 1 ball and no strikes. So McMahon has made a blunder. Rosario's made a blunder. And the Yanks only have 1 error. And also Schumann's made an error. They should be 3 errors up there. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And it swung on and missed 1-1. Gunnar Henderson is fly out and fielder's choice with 2 outs. No more coffee bagel show, Lavazza and Biscotta. Biscotti with Joe. You got that right. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, and it's in there for a call. Strike 2, 1-2. 1-2, and what are you gonna do? Here comes the 1-2 pitch. The set. These are extra pitches that he shouldn't be throwing. There's a wild pitch, and Wells can't find it. Jackson thinking about going to third, but Wells finally finds it, and he stops at second. So it's 2-2. You do not want this runner to score. And let's see. 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Come on, let's strike him out here. Come on. And the pitch is popped up in the center field, and Grissom doesn't have to move. Can of corn, and the inning is over. So at the end of 5, the Yankees are leading 6-0. Joe Soprano. Let's see. Chef, did I do something? Haven't heard. Travis, what are you talking about? I called you out earlier to say hello. How you doing? What are you talking about? Nobody. I'm not ignoring you whatsoever. So come on, stop it. You are good, Travis. Joe Soprano. That's right. That's me, the Soprano man. And let's get a couple of beats.
Hey, everybody. This is Noah Eagle from NBC Sports, and you're all smart. You're top-tier sports fans because you're watching YankeeMania, the best to get the rest.
This is Johnny Salami from YankeeMania. Like and subscribe.
Hello, everybody. This is Biff Roberts, former Major League ball player, and you're watching New York Yankee Mania. Enjoy. What a great show.
Hi, this is Bernie Kosar, NFL legend, national championship, University of Miami quarterback, Cleveland Browns quarterback, Super Bowl with the Dallas Cowboys, and finished up with the Miami Dolphins. I'm loving it, and you're watching New York Mania. You matter.
Hi, I'm Tony Ferrara. I am a sports and pop culture expert and the founder of Ferrara Media, and you're watching YankeeMania.
Hey, I'm Angelo Venuto, and I'm here with New York Mania Entertainment.
All right. Well, thank you all for. And by the way, in that Toronto game, Tampa's pitching. McLean, I believe, is pitching a no-hitter through 4. You know, listen, everything's gone right for this team. They are blessed right now. Around the majors. Today, Alex Thomas was traded from the D-backs to the Dodgers. Kyle Schwarber has 6 homers in his last 5 games. And Okamoto is hitting the cover off the ball for the Toronto Blue Jays. And Max Schumer wants a ABS on that strike. And let's see. And he's right. And they overturn it. So the Yanks are doing pretty good on the overturns. So it's now 1-0 on Max. And here comes the 1-0 pitch. The set, the 20th pitch actually from Walker. And that's right down Broadway. And it is a strike call, 1-1. Max Schumer struck out and he grounded out. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. The set and the pitch. Way inside, almost hits him, 2-1. Two balls and a strike here in the top of the 6th inning. Steps out. Now he steps back in, Max, and here comes the 2-1 pitch. The set and the pitch. Way up high, 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Seems like this at bat he's going to walk. Travis wants me to cook some pasta. What kind of pasta you want, Travis? Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And it's blooped in the center field. The center fielder, one step he took back, and he missed the chance of getting the fly ball, and it falls in for a base hit. He took a step backwards, and there's a bloop hits the center field. He was kind of fooled a little bit, and then he came in and noticed that he couldn't catch it. So Max Schumann leads off the 6th inning with a base hit. So runner on first, nobody out for Austin Wells. Wells, he has the average to 184 now. He gets a few more singles. He can finally go over the Mendoza line. Here comes the first pitch, lefty on lefty. Here's the pitch. Down low for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball and no strike. That was a 91-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. 1 ball and no strikes. Remember, everyone, come at 12 o'clock tomorrow for a nice interview with Rookie Davis, ex-Yankee pitcher, on the NY Yankee Mania show, Coffee and Bagels. Here comes the 1-1 pitch is in there for a call strike. 1-2. Here comes the 1-1 pitch here, and it swung on and missed. 1-2. Man, you know, there's one thing about Austin Wells. He could look terrible at some at bats. There's no question about it. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, and time is called. And the umpire granted it. Walker did throw the ball, but time was called, so there's no pitch. All right, Austin Wells steps back in. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, the set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 man out. Man, there's a big hole in Austin Wells' game, man. Big hole. All right, 1 man out. And that's going to bring up Paulie Goldschmidt once again. Paulie is 2 for 3. And the first pitch, lefty on righty, the first pitch. And that's in there for a call, strike 1, 0-1. Mighty Funny says it just about correctly. Here's the 0-1 pitch, the set, and the pitch is pop foul at a plate. Goldschmidt quinches a little bit. Hopefully he didn't hurt himself. Goldschmidt's home run was 402. Grissom's was 398. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Goldschmidt. And it's popped foul again and out of play. And we'll do it again. And that is the 30th pitch. They're actually 31 now for Walker. 0-2 with a runner on first and 1 man out. The Yankees leading 6-0. Here we go. The 0-2 pitch coming. The set, and the pitch. Runners going, throw to second, in time. In time, 2 men out now. And that was strike 3. I think the inning will be over. The Yankees are checking it out. And I don't know where he was going with the 6-0 lead. Doesn't make any sense. And it looks like the inning's going to be over. And that's poor fundamental baseball. I'm sorry. I mean, I know he hasn't played a lot of games, but he's looked terrible in the field today. So at the middle of the sixth inning, Yankees still lead 6-0, and we'll be back right after. Okay, we are back, and let's play Name That Yankee. 247, 670 hits, 121 RBIs. He was with the Expos, the Orioles, the Yankees, and the Braves. And the first pitch is a high fly ball deep to right center field. Grissom back, can't find it. And it goes over the wall. Leadoff double by Ward here in the bottom of the sixth inning. So not a good start for Warren in this inning. So there's a runner on second and nobody out, and Rushman's up. And here we go. And the pitch is up high for a ball, 1-0. I think the Yankees should start warming somebody up as Warren's going to 84 pitches. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, the set, and the pitch. In there for a call strike, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Rushman sets. Warren sets. And the pitch is, oh, wow. That was a sweeper. That looked like a strike. 2-1. Warren's getting some yucky calls today. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. The set and the pitch. Pop foul and out of play, 2-2. And what are you going to do? What are you going to do, my friends? They keep coming into YankeeMania. That's what you're going to do, right? Let's go Mania. Let's go Mania. And Cano is in the bullpen. 2-2, and what you're going to do? Game has definitely slowed down a little bit here. Here comes, a pickoff at second. They almost got him. Wow. Schumann just came out of nowhere, deeped him, and man, they almost pulled off a really good play there. So let's see. We have 2-2, runner on second, and nobody out. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch, and it's grounded right at Paul G. He flips it over to Warren, and the runner goes to third. So it's a runner on third and one man out. Tim Hill is warming up in the bullpen, and so is Fernando Cruz, as they had the day off yesterday, as we know. And old friend Mr. Alonso is coming up to plate. Here comes the first pitch, and it's in there for a no. They want that was a strike. I mean, I call that a strike. Here comes an ABS. I think the Yankees are going to win this one. And sure enough, it's reversed. I knew that was a strike. So it's 0-1s instead of 1-0. And the 0-1 pitch coming to Alonso now. The set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Nothing in 2 on Alonso. Just what we wanted to see, the back of the balding heads of Michael Kay and Joe Girardi. So it's 0-2 on Pete Alonso. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's pop foul and out of play. And we'll do it again at 0-2. And how do you do? 0-2, and how do you do? Hunter Wendelsted's umpire pitches challenge 3, and all 3 have been overturned. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Alonso, and it's way down low, 1-2, with Ward at third base, trying to stop this run from coming home. Warren going on pitch number 92. Bottom of the 6th inning, Yankees up 6-0. 6-0. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And it's a little bit low, 2-2. I think he's going to pull another Houdini act. Nobody's scoring. They're not scoring on Warren tonight. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to Alonso. The set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. He gone. He gone. He gone. 2 outs here. Man, he tied him up something fierce. That was a great pitch. Absolutely a great sweeper. Wow. So we have 2 outs now, and Basilio is up. Left-handed hitter, and the first pitch. The set and the pitch is swung on and fouled. 0-1. He doubled his first time up, and he's 1 for 2. And the 0-1 pitch now coming from Warren, pitch number 95. Here's the 0-1 pitch. The set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-2. 93-mile-an-hour fastball. And here comes the next pitch. His 95th pitch. And the pitch. And that's lined up the middle, base hit. And the Houdini act is over. They score a run, and it's now 6-1. The Yankees lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And let's see if he's going to be allowed to finish out. Yeah, I think so, because the right-handed hitter O'Neill's up. So it's 6-1 here as we play the bottom of the 6th. Let's hope it's no harm and no foul. First pitch, time is called. Austin Wells wants to change the signs up. Tyler O'Neill struck out and fouled out. And he's due because he hasn't done anything. Here's the pitch, and that's swung on into the air to deep right center field, and It's off Grissom's glove, and he might be hurt. Here comes a runner coming in, and no throw, and he's getting up, but he might have gotten hurt. It's a double at 6-2. I guess that's it. Let's get him out of here. Grissom, I think, fell in his hand. The Yankees are going down like flies. The Orioles do not. The Orioles don't give up. That would have been a great play. He was sprawled out. I don't know if he hurt his hand, but that's it. Boone is coming out. That's it. So Cowser's going to come. He's probably asking for Tim Hill, and there's a break in the action. So we'll see you. Okay, everyone. He brought in Fernando Cruz, and I'm surprised about that because it's a left-handed hitter in there. So that's kind of weird. All right. And I don't like this move because Cowser's a big Yankee killer. Here comes the first pitch, and it is in there for a call. Strike one, 0-1. Tigers and the Mets are tied 2-2, bottom four. The Rays and the Blue Jays still 3-0 Rays in the fifth. Here comes the pitch, and it's popped up. No, it was the right call. Aaron Judge is under it, makes the catch, and the inning is over. So at the end of 6 full innings of play, the Yankees lead 6-2. The Nationals lead the Reds 7-2 in the fifth inning. The Pirates lead the Rockies 2-0 in the top of the seventh. The Phillies, there they go again against the Red Sox. They're winning 2-0 again. As I said, the Tigers 2-2 with the Mets. The Cubs ahead of the Braves 2-1 in the top of the fifth. Bottom third, Marlins Twins, no score. Brewers lead the Padres 1-0, top four. The Royals lead the White Sox 2-0, bottom three. The Rangers lead the Diamondbacks 1-0, top two. Mariners and Astros, no score, top two. Cardinals and Athletics underway, not underway yet. And the Giants and the Dodgers a little bit later. So that's where we stand right now, folks. As we're headed to the top of the seventh inning, and still in in a delay. Well, not delay. We're going to the 7th inning. Checking out the Blue Jays and Tampa. The Blue Jays have a little threat going, 1st and 2nd, and nobody out in the bottom of the 5th inning. So keep an eye on that score for you guys. All right. That's it with the inning. All right, let's go to the top of the 7th inning, everyone. And Cano is into pitch, 1.29 ERA against Judge. And Judge fouls it off his foot, and it's 0-1. No balls and a strike. On Judge. Love to see him get into one. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Aaron Judge. And it's a little ground ball to third. If it stays fair, he's got to hit. He's got to hit. No way Cano could get off the mound like that and pick it up. So one of the easiest hits you're ever going to see Aaron Boone have. Aaron Boone, listen to me. Aaron Judge off the third base line. So we have a man on first and nobody out. Good start to the inning. And that's going to bring up Bellinger. I keep saying Bellinger. It's Ben Rice. So there's a runner on and nobody out. He singled and walked Rice. Here comes the first pitch, and it's in there for a call, strike one. Well, I'd love to see him hit one over to that warehouse. That would be really cool. Here comes the pitch down low, 1-1. 1-1 pitch coming. We're in the top of the 7th, everyone. The Yanks are up 6-2. Here's the 1-1 pitch, swung on and missed, 1-2. Come on, Rice. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. And it's grounded to first. Alonso to second for one. On the first, double play. Good play around the horn, around first base. So it was 4-6-4 double play right here. 2 outs. And that wiped out that inning, even though we do have another batter up. No, actually, it's a 3-6-3 double play. I'm sorry. And Cody Bellinger is up, and he takes a ball, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. And that's in there for a call strike, 1-1. Yeah, Connie, check in with me tomorrow. We'll take care of that, okay? Can't do that right now, but check in with me tomorrow on YouTube Live. You could get me at 7 a.m. my time, or I'm not sure when the Yankee game is going to be finished, but I should do 5 o'clock Eastern. So we'll do it tomorrow. Here's the pitch in the line to left field and caught, and the inning is over. just like that. After a nice start, boom, 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 and it's over. So going to the bottom of the seventh inning, it's the Yankees 6 and the Orioles 2. Yes, AM. I want to thank everybody for sticking with us all night long. We really appreciate everybody being here with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I want everybody to come back for the interview with Evan and Sean Browning tomorrow with former Yankee pitcher Rookie Davis. And that will be at 12 o'clock. And then at 1 o'clock, Evan is going to start the call of the Yankees against the Orioles. And then I will take over the rest of the game, probably come on around 2 p.m. Eastern. So stay tuned, everyone. Please give them your attention. Definitely press that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We really appreciate it. Thank you. Well, Connie, if you can't that, then we'll do the afternoon. No worries. Remind me, come up on the YouTube Live, and I'll take care of it, okay? I promise. And we're in the studio update for the bottom of the seventh inning before we start it. And I guess Fernando Cruz will start the inning. He gets in any trouble, Tim Hill will probably be coming in. And let's do it. Let's do it. You can do it. All right. Here comes, Cruz is in, and a sweeper. 83 miles an hour is ball one. Come on, Cruz. Let's not fool around. Let's get these outs. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. Come on. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, the set, and the pitch. And there's a ground ball to short. Schumann fires to first just in time, 1 man out. That's what you like to see. That's what you like to see. So as in comparison to last year, Fernando Cruz is throwing a lot more fastballs. Last year was 19.3. This year is over 30%. And here comes the first pitch. And it's in there for a call, strike one on Jackson, 0-1. He's reached on an error. Tim Hill, and I believe that's Bird in the bullpen. And the pitch is up high, 1-1. One ball and one strike here in the bottom of the seventh inning with 1 man out. Here comes the pitch, the set, and the pitch is in there for a call. Strike 2, 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Let's strike him out here. Let's get it over with. Come on. Here's the pitch. Swung on that man. Strike 3. He gone. 2 men out now here in the bottom of the seventh inning. All right. He's up there, and Henderson is up. 2 outs here in the seventh inning. And here comes the first pitch. And it's down low for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. To Gunnar Henderson, batting .202, 9 homers, 21 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, the set, and the pitch is in there for a call, strike, 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. All right, come on. Let's end the inning here. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. The set and the pitch. And that's grounded. Nice play by Paul G at first. He steps on the bag. The inning is over. Very nice play. Paul G is on the ball today. At the end of 7 full innings, as we go to the top of the 8th, the Yankees lead 6-2. All right, we are back for the top of the 8th inning, and Kudrich is in for the Orioles as we start the top of the 8th. A nice view of Maryland from the S Network. And we are going to have a pinch hitter here, Chaz Chisholm Jr. coming in against Andrew. Andrew supporting a kind of like a Santa Claus beard. Here's the first pitch, and he flies it out short center field, but Krause is under it, makes the catch, 1 man out. 1 pitch, 1 man out here in the top of the 8th inning. And that's going to bring up Trent Grisham. And he's 1 for 2, a 3-run homer and a walk. And here comes the first pitch to Grish. And it is, just misses for a call for a ball 1, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch, down low, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes on the Grish mound. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. The set and the pitch is down the middle for a strike. Listen to me, a ball. I have it all screwed up. So it's 2-1 on Grishbaum. Here comes the 2-1 pitch, and it's right down Broadway. Call strike 2. 2-2, and how do you do? 2-2, and how do you do? 2-2, and how do you do? 2-2, and 2-2, 2-2, and how do you do? Here comes the 2-2 pitch, and the set. And the pitch. Down low, did he check his swing? Yes, he did. 3-2. And how do you do? And what you're going to do with 3-2? Wow, that was close. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. And it's grounded to second, over to first, 2 men out here in the top of the 8th. And that's going to bring up Mr. McMahon. Ryan McMahon. He is 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts, and a line out. Here comes the pitch. And is outside for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. And the next pitch, outside, 2-0 on a sinker, 95 miles an hour, 2-0 on McMahon, top of the 8th. Yankees up 6-2, 2 outs here in the inning. The 2-0 pitch, swung on and missed on a 90-mile-an-hour slider, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Up high, 3-1. 3 balls and a strike on McMahon. And here's the pitch, and it's grounded easily to Alonso. He flips it to Kidrich, and the inning is over. So at the end of 7.5, going to the bottom of the 8th, the Yankees lead 6-2. Boom, 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 boom. All right. We are going to the nitty-gritty of the game, everyone. John the Beagle, welcome back. How's it going? How is everybody doing? You're all having your nice little conversations. I'm so happy for that. Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third. Evan's saying he saw Led Zeppelin. Oh, I'm so excited. Man. What did, we're in the middle of the night. Through the years. Oh, that's supposed to say. All right, let's check out the good old scoreboard while we have a chance. The Guardians lead the Angels 3-2. The National in the 8th. The Nationals in the 7th lead the Reds 7-2. The Pirates lead the Rockies. The Pirates lead the Rockies 3-0. Bottom 7. The Phillies lead the Red Sox 2-1 in the 8th. The Rays all over the Blue Jays 4-0 in the top of the 6th. The Mets lead the Tigers 3-2, bottom 5. The Braves 4-2 over the Cubs, bottom 5. The Marlins 0-0, bottom 5, and with the Twins. Padres 2-1 over the Brewers. The Royals lead the White Sox 2-0 in the top of the 5th. Diamondbacks 2-1 trailing the Rangers, top 3rd. The Mariners 2-1 over the Astros, bottom 2. Later on, Cardinals and Athletics and Giants and Dodgers. And we're going to start the bottom of the 8th inning. And Ward is going to lead off, and Bird is on the mound. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. The set.
What's up, Aaron?
And the pitch. In there for a call, strike 2, 0-2. Hi, Nathan. How you doing?
What's up, everyone in the chat? What's up, Joe? Just leaving the Somerset game. Somerset won 3-0 against the Rumble Ponies, which are the Mets affiliate. Somerset's pitching looked great today. Starting with Trent Sellers, he had a great game, and then the bullpen finished it off, and then the Yankees number 19 prospect Jay Savina got a 2-run double, and then Tyler Harbin with an RBI too.
All right, and a 1-2 pitch to Ward is base hit to right field. So there's a man on first and nobody out with Rushman coming up.
What's up, Travis? What's up, Chef Nick? My guy, Chef Nick, in the building. Evan, what's up, Evan? What's up, everyone in the chat? Shout out to you guys for supporting Joe on the play-by-play. Let's go, Yankees.
And Rushman is up at the plate. He's 0 for 3. Foul out, grounded into a double play and lined out. Here comes the first pitch, the set, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-1. As Bird tries to settle things down and then pitch himself out of this 8th inning so we can get to the Bednar man. So it's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. The set and the pitch outside for a ball, 95-mile-an-hour sinker.
What's up, Jason? Welcome to the chat. What's up, Corky? What's up, Mighty? Everyone.
Remember, everyone, the time change tomorrow. There's another line drive. Oh, great play by McMahon. He leaped over the head and went as high as he can and robbed at least a single. Nice play by the vacuum cleaner. So there's one man out. Wonderful play. Wow. So he made up for his error that he did before. Couldn't have gotten any higher than that. What a play. Nice play. So that's one out. And old friend is up, Alonso. Here's the pitch, and it's in there for a call. Strike one, 0-1. 0-1. Pete Alonso off to actually a slow start, but of course he hits the Yankees. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, and it's a little bit low, 1-1. By Bert. 13 home runs, 38 games career versus the Yankees. Pete Alonso, of course. Most of that with the Mets. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that's lined for a base hit to left field. And now we have first and second, and one man out. And Bird is doing it again, putting us into trouble. And Basilio's up. And you get a 3-run homer now, and it's 6-5. And not only are they hitting, they're tattooing it. And Boone has seen enough. That's it. Tim Hill's coming in. So there's going to be a break. Not even a thought. No break in the action. All right.
Yep.
So that's it. Let's hope they don't screw this one up. Let's see. There's a one. Okay. Guys are talking a lot about music here. How about talking Yankee baseball? Forget the music.
Hey guys, don't forget. My team and I booked our client Rookie Davis for tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern, and Evan and Sean will be doing the interview tomorrow at Rookie Davis at 12. So, guys, tune in tomorrow.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. Having an ex-Yankee and talking about his experience about being a Yankee and what it was all about and his journey in Major League Baseball. So stay tuned for that, everyone.
He also played for the Reds and Pirates. So
yeah. We concentrate on the Yankees.
Yep.
But what was I going to say? So again, everyone, tomorrow it's a change in time, and because of the weather in Maryland. So I think that's a key that Major League Baseball is doing right now. So that's pretty cool. Remember, everyone, today started the negotiations of the bargaining power. But I don't think it's going to do anything, to be honest with you. I think that we are definitely a lockout. It won't be a strike, but it will be a lockout.
What's up, Cruz? Welcome to the chat. What up, Cruz? Cruise Control.
I hope so, Cruz. I really, really hope so. We need a right-handed hitting catcher. I honestly really believe they can't win without it. Even if the guy bats 220, I don't care. They need a right-handed to balance out the lineup. They're automatic outs. They are automatic outs, and they've got to do something about this one way or the other. They got to grab somebody. They not to stay with the Scara going into the wee months, the dog days of August. All right, the first pitch to Basilio is a ground ball to second base. Cruz throws to first, 2 men out with a runner on third base. So 1 pitch, and you have second and third, but it's 2 men out. 2 outs here in the 8th, and that's going to bring up O'Neill, who doubled, RBI double his last time up, but he's having a very, very slow year for the Orioles. And pitching coach coming out already. Let's see what's going on. I think no, they're not going to walk him to put the tying run at the plate. I doubt that. I think just want to pitch carefully because Krause is another pain in the neck against the Yankees. So let's see. Orioles bench. They have Alexander, Wilson, Tavares, and Beavers. They don't exactly have Ty Cobb on there. That's what the Yankees had last year. Garbage. Tyler O'Neill. Against lefties, he's batting 0.80 this year. That's wow. Here comes the first pitch by Hill. The set and the pitch outside for a ball 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. Come on, Hill, settle in. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. And it's pop foul behind in home plate, and it hits the umpire, actually. And Wells sees that the umpire is okay, throws the ball back to Hill. Oh, hit him right in the chest. Straight on. Ouch. And Wells is giving some time to the umpire and talking to him, and they're kind of laughing a little bit. Nothing to laugh at if you get a 90. Well, Tim Hill doesn't exactly throw 95. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to O'Neill. The set and the pitch is grounded at home plate. Foul. 1-2 on O'Neill. Boy, can we use a strikeout here, guys. Can we use a strikeout? Positive vibes, according to Cruise Control. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Down low, 2-2, and how do you do? Second and third, Wells makes sure of the runners, and he throws the ball back to Hill. And here we go. The set and the 2-2 pitch. Pop foul again behind home plate. We'll do it again, 2-2, and how do you do? Chef goes, I hope people in Yankee Candyland can get a reality check. Okay. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Little bit low, 3-2. We do not want the tying run to come up. That's the last thing we need. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. Grounded at third. McMahon fires to first, and the inning is over. Good job by Tim Hill. And that'll do it here in the bottom of the 8th inning. The Yankees lead 6-2 as we go to the top of the 9th inning. Well, at least we got out of that one. Mm-hmm. I wonder, I guess, I don't know if they'll go with Bednar. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if hopefully the Yankees can get a run or two.
They've been using Benhart too much. They should just save him.
Yeah.
And then,
does anyone know how long Jose is going to be out for? I swear
he's on the
10 days.
He's on the 10 IL, but I don't know how long. I think they're gonna work him. We have to have him 100% if he's gonna be our starting shortstop going forward. Which is what Boone said earlier, that when he comes back, Cabby's still gonna be the starting shortstop. So
Yeah, I believe that. And I believe that Volpe will probably play tomorrow. Let's see what he's got. Every time I see Tim Hill makes me wonder if Hill was called to pitch over Cortez. And that, yeah, we know. We could speculate all we want, Cowboy. That was my pick. I wanted Hill in there and not Cortez. All right, here's the answer to the quiz. So who played the Expos, Orioles, Yankees, Braves? And it's Gary Renicky. Oh, blast from the past. Good player for the Orioles. Not so much with the Yankees. He had a hiccup with the Yankees and nothing tremendous. But he was a good player for the Orioles in like 82, 83, 84. And for the Yankees, he was okay. But he made his mark with the Orioles and in the championship season. So not bad. 265 average, three home runs career with the Yankees. He didn't do that great. The brother of Ron Renicky, 8 seasons as a player and 5 as a manager. Max Schumann leads off against another Wells, no related, Tyler Wells, 3.44 ERA, 18 innings, 4 walks, 18 strikeouts, and they're batting .261 on him. The 1-0 pitch to Max. The set and the pitch is popped foul and out of play, and it's 1-1. Max is 1 for 3. He singled his last time up, and he's batting .273, 3 for 11 since he's been called up. Here comes the one pitch, the set, and the pitch. Pop foul again. Same place, 1-2. So you are you almost home, Nathan?
I am 22 minutes.
Oh, okay. There's now the injury report comes out, and on Jose, it says he could return when he's first eligible. So that's good news. So placed on the 10-day IL, but he can return as soon as he's ready. So that's what it looks like. I guess they're being more cautious.
Okay.
So that's excellent news, actually. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch from Wells to Schumann, and the pitch little bit outside, and it's 3-2. And how do you? He's going to walk. He's definitely going to walk this at bat. This is a nice at bat. Let's get a couple of runs here. We stopped scoring. That's the problem. Here comes the 3-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch. Outside, ball 4. Runner on first. Nobody out. And let's see, in the bullpen, we have Blackburn and Bednar, the double Bs. And it's 1 ball. Austin Wells is up. I'm not expecting much, but let's see what happens. Wells on Wells. I like this. Wells on Wells. Here comes the pitch, and it's a little bit low, 1-0. Singled in the third. He's batting 182, 3 homers, a measly 5 RBIs, and his OPS is 594. Here comes the 1-0 pitch, the set, ball 2, down low, 2-0. Now he should take a nice whap at it. Now he should take a nice swing if he knows how to do it. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Here in the top of the 9th inning now, guys. Here's the 2-0 pitch. The set and the pitch right down Broadway. Call, strike 1, 2-1. I don't understand. The pitch right down the middle, he lets go. The pitch down low, he swings at. I mean, is there like some marbles missing up there? 2-1 pitch is foul ball. I don't know what that was. Oh, the bat went one way, the ball went another one, and it kind of hit Rushman, too, behind the plate. Wow, the bat split right in half. Oof. That's dangerous, man. That could have – wow, that thing went flying. So now we have – who we have here? 2-2, runner on first. Wells on Wells. All right. What's that? I'll be right down. I baked some fresh cookies. Nice. Are they Yankee cookies, I hope? Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Wells on Wells. And here we go. Little pitch. Popped up. Will it stay in play? Yes, it will. And Rushman drops the ball. Wow, he dropped the ball. He had the out and he dropped it. Wow. That's a no-no, bozo. Wow. And he almost went crashing in. One of the Orioles caught him. Otherwise, he would have went flying down the stairs. Wow. He could have been really badly injured. Good stop by the Oriole people. Wow. All right, 2-2, and how do you do? 2-2, and how do you do? Here it comes. The 2-2 pitch. The set. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. He gone. He gone. Nitin, they got to do something about this. This guy just can't cut it. He can't cut it. He's
we
off.
Need to get a right. We need to get a right-handed catcher.
They need to get somebody.
Well, to me, we do have. We have a name. We have a guy named Palencia at Somerset, and then we have Ali Sanchez at AAA. But that won't cut it either. Both of them. So they need to go out there, make a trade for a right-handed catcher, Joe. In my opinion,
they got to do something, Nitin, because this isn't going to work. We're not going to win. We cannot win like this because you have nobody in the bottom of the darn lineup. 1-0 on Goldschmidt. Was that a great game? Swung on and missed, and it's 1-1.
I don't know what happened.
They got to get another catch. 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Throw to first. I'm almost desperate to say I don't mind getting Gary Sanchez. I mean, I'm so sick and tired of lefty catches. Tired of it. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Goldschmidt. And there goes the runner, and he is out again. But what is it with Schumann? I mean, come on. You know this guy's got a great arm. Why is he taking off? And the Yankees are looking at it. Well, I don't know. Could have snuck in there. Nah, well, I don't know. I don't think they have enough to turn it. It's ridiculous. Why is he going? You have Goldschmidt's had a great night. Let him hit the ball. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Outside, 3-1. Man, oh man, they ran out of 4 outs tonight for no reason. Yeah, Cruz, just like last night. Here's the 3-1 pitch to Goldschmidt. The set and the pitch. Down low, ball 4. Now they would have first and second and 1 out, and now they just have men on first and 2 outs. That made sense. Schumann, man, what the heck is he doing?
Maybe
That alone, that alone, I want to see. Let's put Volpe in there. It's ridiculous. He
Well, he
ran us
tried to
out in
steal-
2 innings.
you tried to steal a base.
Yep. He was nailed. You know Rushman has a great arm. You got Goldschmidt, who has 2 hits tonight and hitting the ball really well. Let him hit the darn ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Judge. Swung on and missed. 0-2. 88-mile-an-hour slider. Yeah, Chef Nick, absolutely. He's nothing. I mean, yeah, he's a good fielder, but he's run us out of the innings. Come on, Judge, get into one. He's going to probably strike out. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The set and the pitch, right down Broadway, call strike 3. But Judge wants a recap on it. Let's see. Will he get the ABS? Oh, they overturn it. 1-2. 1-2. How do you like that? So it's 1-2, and he gets another reprieve. Maybe now he can put one over the fence. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. Grounded in the hole, base hit. And Paul Goldschmidt stops at second. Man on second and 1 out. Surprised they're not pinch running. I guess they want Goldschmidt's Gold Glove in the 9th inning, and I can't blame them for that. So now it's first and second, 2 men out for Ben Rice. Now's the time to put one in the where Babe Ruth was first. He stood there for a while in that warehouse. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1, 0-1 on Ben Rice. Ben, you got to straighten it out. You can't swing and miss with the ball almost hitting you. And here comes the 0-1 pitch, the set, and the pitch. It's hit deep to right field, but dives right into O'Neill's glove, and the inning is over. So we're going to the bottom of the 9th inning. It looks like David Bednar will be coming in with the Yankees leading 6-2. So let's just hope we can hold on to this one, guys. They took a commanding lead, and they stopped hitting, and that's not what they should be doing.
It would have been bases loaded, but if Schumann was still on the base.
Yep. That's frustrating, Nathan. Very frustrating. He ran out of 2 innings, and you can't do that in Major League Baseball. One time maybe, but not 2 or 3 times in the same game. And he made an error, so he did. They always say things come in threes. And he definitely did them in 3 tonight.
By the way, I want to send my prayers.
Yeah.
I want to send my prayers and thoughts. We lost 2 NBA, 1 former NBA player, and 1 current NBA player. First, I'll say my prayers and thoughts go out to Brandon Clark's family from the Grizzlies. He passed away at the age of 29. They think it could be a drug overdose, but they're still investigating. And then I want to say my prayers and thoughts to former Nets player, Jason Collins. He passed away today at the age of 47 of cancer. So I want to send my prayers and condolences to both families. Just devastating, and both young ages. So this is crazy, and can't take life for granted, guys. That's why mental health is really important when it comes to sports and any other business. So Brandon Clark, only 29 years old. He was just hitting his prime in the NBA with the Grizzlies, and now he's gone.
Yeah. Well, they say it comes in threes, and we also had a loss in the not family, but he was close enough in as a boss of ours, and he was also in the Marines. Our good friend Greg has passed away also, and they said that some of the cancer came from being a Marine years ago. So that's another one, and they always say it comes in threes.
Yep, and all three came today. And Joe, I'm sorry for your loss too. So
thank you so much. I feel terrible for all the families. It's really sad. All right, let's go to the bottom of the ninth, and let's end this baby so we can go to sleep. Here comes the first pitch by Bednar. It's swung on and missed. 0-1. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch coming to Hauser. It's way up high, 1-1.
And also, Chef Dick, when you guys are planning your next mental health show, we'll bring some of our clients again on the panel for you guys. So
here comes the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2. And how do you do? 1-2. And how do you do? 1-2. And how do you do?
What's up, Damon, Travis, Cruise Control?
All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch. Popped up and foul. And we'll do it again. 1-2. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Little bit high, 2-2. How do you do? All right, come on. Let's not futz around here. Let's get the strikeout, and that's enough. Enough already. Let's end this game. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He gone. He gone. He gone. 1 man out. Tomorrow's pitch is Max Fried against Kyle Bradish. Bradish is 1-5 with a 4.83 ERA. Max Fried is 4-2 with a 2.91 ERA. And the coverage begins on Prime at 12:30, which means the game will start at 1:05. So they're really taking it that it's going to be a lot of rain in Maryland tomorrow. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. 0-1. Tavares is up, and he's pinch hitting. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. The set. And it's a little foul ball right at Austin Wells' legs. 0-2. Yeah,
hey,
Jordy. And Max Fried goes into those little spurts where he's really bad, but he'll wake up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch is popped up foul, and we'll do it again. 0-2. Oh, 1-2 here. 0-2. I'm sorry about that, guys. 0-2. And now it's 1-2. Low and inside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Aaron Boone is wasting away with that gum, man. He is chewing that sucker to bits. He wants this win. He wants this win. We all do. And the pitch. Grounded to first. Goldschmidt takes it, steps on the bag, and the Yankees are 1 out away from stopping this crazy 4-game losing streak.
Let's go, Yankees. Come on. Come on. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
Yep.
Come on.
Remember, everyone, tomorrow morning we'll wake up with coffee bagels and Yankee talk and Yankee recap and a nice talk with the fans. And we will definitely see you at 7 a.m. The pitch is grounded, foul, 0-1. 12 o'clock tomorrow, everyone. Coffee bagels with Evan, Sean Browning, and Nitin and his sports team. Is bringing in Rookie Davis, who used to pitch for one of the teams, was the Yankees. And that's going to be on at 12 o'clock. And then at 1 o'clock, we got the Yankees against the Orioles, Game 3, as they're worried about the weather. So that instead of a night game, it's a day game. And Evan will be on till about 2 o'clock. And then I will take over the realms tomorrow at 2 o'clock. So big day on YankeeMania. So stay tuned, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fly ball to right field. This should do it. Aaron Judge makes the catch. And the Yankees are now 1 for 1. Forget about the losing streak. It's all over. Yankees win. The Yankees.
Woo! Let's go.
A nice pitching performance by Will Warren. Very good bullpen work. And the outfield finally gets to hug each other. Boone is a little bit more relieved. And at least we didn't get another somebody else hurt tonight. Let's see what the lineup looks like tomorrow, guys. And hopefully we'll see what happens tomorrow with Anthony Volpe coming up, and who's going to be sent down. I hope it's not Spencer Jones.
Yeah.
I would like to see him in that Mets series also. So, that would be awesome. So finally, guys, I had said on both of my streams today, it was definitely going to end tonight. I actually asked for 4 home runs. I got 2. But you can't have we did win by 4 runs, though, so there was a 4 there. So I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. Thank you so much. Nitin, thank you so much coming up in your busy schedule and everything you do for the show. Again, we are looking forward. We have a big week here, everyone. So we have the shows coming up. Then we have the weekend, Yankees and Mets. We got the call with Ronda Rousey and Gina. Then we have the wrap-up show Sunday night. So much to do and little time to do it. So thank you. Nitin, you have a final comment?
Well, let's go Yankees, big win. And then let's go Somerset. They also won. So a big day for Yankees baseball.
You got it. Well, thanks. And Evan and everyone, thank you. Again, good luck to Jason tomorrow as he graduates college. And everybody, again, we wish you all the best in your endeavors and looking forward to all the calls that you're going to be doing and have done on YankeeMania and World Sports Mania Entertainment. Good night, everyone. We're going to go out with some promos. And have a great night, everyone. Let's go, Yankees.
I am Katharina Michio, and you are watching YankeeMania.
I'm Kayla Welsh, and you're watching YankeeMania.
Hi, my name is Maria Venuto, and you are watching New York YankeeMania.
I'm Marnie Schneider. I'm the author of Football Freddy, and I am so excited to be part of the New York YankeeMania show.
Hey, everybody, it's Ian Eagle. You are watching YankeeMania, the best.